So with each of these examples, what's the common thread thought that precedes the emotion of fear? What if what? What something terrible happens? So the thought is, there might be pain down the road. That's the thought. It's not now. It's down the road, there might be pain. And fear is the feeling of wanting to avoid that pain. Fear is it's either you run or you freeze. Both of those are fear. You're running to get away from it, or you're freezing, so fight or flight or freeze. Fear is part of that, where I ain't going in the ocean. Right? Do you get that? Because there's going to be some pain if I do. Because if I do crash, that will hurt. Because, if he ruins your credit, what's the pain that you might experience? Okay. Now, none of those are physical pains, but you interpret them as pain nonetheless, correct? Emotional, whatever, spiritual, financial. We interpret those as pain, and our body will do. This is a truth that I'm sure of. Our body, our physiology, our mind will do more to avoid pain than anything else. We do not like pain. Nobody does.
But those are real things. Like, those are legitimate fears.
I'm not saying anything about the legitimacy of them. I'm not trying to take it away from her either. I'd be nervous. All these things that you said. Being in the ocean, in the middle of the ocean. I mean, any one of those could be legitimate. I just want us to understand how it works. Go ahead and have the fears. But if it's a fear that's stopping you from doing things you want, then we have to look at, can I do something about it? So we have to realize again, we think, what's a good example? Spiders. Anyone here afraid of spiders? Just deathly afraid of, who? Oh, it was in the other class where we saw a spider rolling across. We were doing yoga, and girl up here just panicked. She was sitting right here, and there was a spider right there, and she just panicked. Is that what you do? Just spiders are whatever. Is it legitimate? Now, I'm not trying to take that away from you, but if you're more than this far away from the spider, can the spider possibly hurt you? What? If it jumps. And that's why I went this far. Because that's what do they call it in basketball? The vertical of a spider is about this far, right? So if you're 5 feet away from it, it can't possibly hurt you, but you find yourself still afraid of it. And that's how most things are. It can't possibly hurt you. You're scared to death to call to ask him out. Oh, no, I can't possibly. Because it's always the thought of, there's going to be pain. Before we get into this, I want to approach fear from maybe a different angle.